Therefore, you may notice, for those of you who are here today, that the opening ceremony will not be repeated because it was done on Tuesday. So what we had yesterday was an adjournment, and today is a continuation. But today is the last day. So today we have the closing ceremonies. As you know, the reason for this was so as it becomes easy for us to observe health protocols. The choice to have an in-person graduation ceremony instead of a virtual graduation ceremony necessitated certain ways of doing things. So the time was elongated instead of a one-day ceremony to a 4-day ceremony. The procession, the academic procession, has already been performed. So today we will not have an academic procession. The university management will take their seats, and we continue from where we adjourned yesterday. I would like to appeal to all of you that we do observe the health protocols throughout the day today, especially during the ceremony. One, for the reason that we promised that if we have this in-person graduation ceremony, it's because we are responsible enough. We know what to do. And therefore, on the basis of that promise, we got the permissions to have this ceremony today. So I thank you because I have looked around in the compound and I have seen you observing those protocols, wearing your mask throughout. I will appeal to you today also during the ceremony, throughout the ceremony, to have your mask on. Do not remove your mask. Why? Because we promised this. Whatever reason you have for lowering your mask, you won't have time and the opportunity to explain to your colleagues around. You won't have time and opportunity to explain to your younger brothers and sisters who were here yesterday and they spent the time in their masks. They did not lower their masks below the nose. Why? Because they said if they mess up the protocols yesterday, then the ceremony would have been cancelled and you wouldn't be here today. And so I'm appealing to you, let's keep our masks on. It's uncomfortable, but it's worth it. It is what our younger brothers and sisters, the undergrads, did yesterday and the day before. And also because, remember, we have responsibility beyond the university to the entire country, which is watching online and learning from Strathmore that we can do this, that it's possible to observe all protocols, that we are serious about this, that indeed we can have a graduation. And so for the few 1.5, 2 hours we'll be here, I know you will not lower your mask. I know you will keep social distance. I know that even when we finish the ceremony and the management and the lecturers are leaving, you will first stay in your seat to wait for the instructions of how we leave the graduation square. Thank you. Now remember that before the degrees are conferred, we have the tassel of our cap on the left side. On the left side. And later, when the Pro-Chancellor pronounces the conferment of your degree, that's when you will turn it to the right side. Yeah. Thank you. One more announcement that we shall avoid taking photographs and selfies. Again, because of the protocols, because of the example we have to give to our brothers and sisters who are watching us from elsewhere. Thank you. So let us be settled. I see some of you up. Please settle down as we wait for the Pro-Chancellor and the university management to take their seats on the podium. Thank you. So for the undergraduates who were here yesterday and the day before, one of the things that they taught us is that, one, yes, indeed, it's possible to have a ceremony like this, despite the circumstances. Observe health protocols, take care of everybody, keep social distance, and go home safely. That is one lesson we learned from them on Tuesday, on Wednesday, and yesterday. They promised to watch you online. You are their elder brothers and sisters. They promised they will be watching today's ceremony. And I told them, your elder brothers and sisters are even better in this. So we shall keep our masks on throughout. We shall not slip the mask below the nose. The second thing they taught us yesterday was that it's possible to celebrate while wearing the mask. It's possible to be happy. So the mask only masks your mouth, it does not mask your joy. They'll be watching online to see your joy. Great, please find your seat. I can see a number of people still trying to find their seats. Check where your colleagues are. Thank you. Now, for the master's degrees, when your name is called, you stand up, and then you remain standing while your classmates' names are called after you. And then you continue standing as a group until the Pro-Chancellor confers your master's degree. And then, at that point, you turn your tassel from the left to the right, and then you sit. And then the next group will have their names called out, and again their degrees will be conferred by the Pro-Chancellor. Okay. So during that time, we again avoid movement. So we shall not take photographs and selfies yet. We are keeping the selfies for later. And then after that, we will have the conferment of the doctoral degrees. At the end of the ceremony, we have the recession, which closes the ceremony that began on Tuesday. So we are having a 4-day single graduation ceremony, not 4 ceremonies. Now, from where I am, it is easy for me to scan your faces, and I can see the smiles through the mask. I know you're smiling. That's good. So as we wait for the management and the Pro-Chancellor and his team to come up to the podium, can we have some music, please? Thank you. Good morning. Let us all stand up for the opening prayer. I call upon the assisting university chaplain, the Reverend Dr. Gerald Wabukenda, to lead us in the opening prayer.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. God our Father, Creator and Source of all that is good, we thank you for this day and for everything you continue doing for us. We have been celebrating the achievements of your sons and daughters, our brothers and sisters, hard work for the past 3 days, and we continue that today. The joy we have witnessed and experienced cannot be taken for granted and cannot be erased from our memories. For all the undergraduate students who have been awarded various degrees, may you bless them and may they fly high, ready to be part of the solution in the transformation of the society that they belong to. They have been challenged, and now we pray that they may act to the expectations placed on to them. Today, Lord, we present in a special way the master's and doctorate degree graduates here present. Their journey has been tough, their journey has been exciting, the journey has been challenging and at certain moments disheartening. The duration of the journey has varied for each and every one of them, but finally they have made it, and for this we say thank you. We thank you especially for their families who have patiently and silently accompanied them on this journey, for their colleagues from whom they have acquired and exchanged memorable classes and discussions, for their lecturers who have been tirelessly spending their time and energy to prepare them for what lies ahead. May they always have a sense of gratitude wherever they may be for the visible and invisible support that they have received. For dear graduates, may they be reminded that the journey has not come to an end, but it continues. The house has been constructed and now it needs to be furnished. The knowledge that they have received is now required of them even more. They have been empowered in order to empower. They have been enlightened in order to enlighten. They have been mentored and tutored so that they may mentor and tutor others. And now, Lord, grant them the spirit of wisdom that they may despise the perishable things of this world and aspire only after the things that are eternal. The spirit of understanding to enlighten their minds with the light of thy divine truth. The spirit of counsel that they may ever choose the surest way of pleasing you and gaining heaven. The spirit of fortitude that they may bear the cross with thee, and that they may overcome with courage all the obstacles that oppose their quest for the truth. The spirit of knowledge that they may know you and know themselves and grow perfect in the science of the saints. The spirit of piety, that they may find the service of God sweet and amiable. The spirit of fear, that they may be filled with a loving reverence towards you and may dread in any way to displease you. For those who will continue to pursue a career in teaching, may the words of Blessed John Cardinal Newman inspire them that if then a practical end must be assigned to a university course, I say it is that of training good members of society. It is the education which gives a man a clear, conscious view of their own opinions and judgments, a truth in developing them, an eloquence in expressing them, and a force in urging them. It teaches them to see things as they are, to go right to the point, to disentangle a skein of thought, to detect what is sophistical, and to discard what is irrelevant. May they help their students achieve this target. And for those in the corporate world, may they be reminded that a lot is expected from them. May they transform the world from within their environment as they seek to grow and change things for the better. Let them be true promoters of ethical behavior, carrying and living the Strathmore spirit in their different environments. May they always blaze a visible and lasting trail by their words and example. Finally, Lord, for all of us here present, and for those at home, and for all those following the ceremony online, grant us a mind to know you, a heart to seek you, wisdom to find you, conduct pleasing to you, faithful perseverance in waiting for you, and a hope of finally embracing you. We ask this through Christ our Lord. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
Thank you. You may be seated. Welcome, everybody, to the final leg, the last day of Strathmore University's 2020 graduation ceremony. This ceremony was invoked on Tuesday and will be dissolved today. Like the last 3 days, we are not letting our guard, not even 1 minute, in observing the necessary health protocols that we promised so as to be here today to graduate in person. So I want to thank all the participants for being in attendance, for being punctual, for wearing your masks throughout. I want to thank you for continually paying attention to the 1.5 meter radius around you, that space that you're not allowing anybody, you're not admitting anyone throughout the ceremony today. Even when we walk out of campus, this is what we do. This is what Strathmore does. We give good example. We can hold in-person ceremonies successfully. And that is what your younger brothers and sisters proved to us on Tuesday, on Wednesday, and yesterday. But we go beyond mere protocols. In the words of our Vice Chancellor at the opening on Tuesday, during these times of the pandemic, you have to demonstrate innovation and creativity in the spirit of care and service to others. And after graduating, you have been challenged by our University Council Chairperson, Mrs. Bernadette Musundi. Make your presence felt everywhere with the ideas, the creativity, and the soft skills that you have acquired in Strathmore. On Tuesday, when this ceremony began, I truly hope you watched online and listened on day one to the Pro-Chancellor that your convictions do matter, that convictions make the difference, that you must live your convictions, said the Reverend Dr. Silvano Chuodo. If you missed that, I challenge you to go back online and find that address, because there are words therein you will value and get inspiration from in your life and in your career. And now, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I want to introduce to you a Strathmore alumnus who will begin the morning for us. Stephen Omondi Odindo. Stephen graduated at the top of his class, the 2009 pioneer group of Strathmore University's Masters in Computer-Based Information Systems. He then won a PEPFAR scholarship to pursue a fellowship in health informatics, which he has done at the University of Nairobi. Currently, Stephen is working with Living Goods, a non-profit organization which supports government community health workers in Kenya and Uganda. As a senior researcher, Stephen is leading the innovation war, testing and delivering digital mHealth tools. He's helping to create a new generation of digitally empowered community health workers in both Kenya and Uganda. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Stephen Odindo.
I feel dwarfed today by the achievements of our graduates. To the Pro-Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, Deans of various faculties, faculty staff, our esteemed guests, family and friends watching us online, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2020. Good morning. Good morning, graduates. Good morning. It is a great honor and a privilege to return to my alma mater, which will, in a few minutes, be your alma mater as well. It has been 10 years down after my graduation, and I can say what a historic moment, an exciting time for you and myself, to be going above and beyond our current times limitations. We are all aware of the challenges that are caused by this pandemic, but here you are, still excelling in adversity. But before I salute you for your resilience, optimism, and success, I would like to take a minute and reflect on my own academic journey. From my early days, Strathmore University has always been a place we look up to, a great inspiration on me as a child. I remember dreaming of joining Strathmore immediately after completing my KCSE way back in 1991. Okay. Back then, apart from being an exemplar for accounting and business courses, Strathmore was offering business computing courses in IMIS, that was the Institute for Management of Information Systems, which was previously called the Institute of Data Processing Management. Computing at that time was a novel course of sorts, and I was determined and passionate to pursue this course up to graduate diploma level. But to my disappointment, in quotes, the University Joint Admission Board, as it was called then, sent me a letter of invitation to Moi University to pursue a bachelor's in education. And if you can recall, parents then were very inclined to public universities for some reason. I think mainly their reason was maybe financial, or how established they thought public universities were. But look at the transformative work that Strathmore has done over these years, and has led to many students making Strathmore a choice university. Anyway, I took the job offer. I graduated with my bachelor's in 1997 and started my career as a teacher in Maseno School. Let me assure you that all this time, the embers of my fire to do business computing at this university had not died. So in May 2004, I joined Strathmore University to pursue courses that would lead to the diploma in IMIS. Later in 2006, I would be privileged to be part of a small group of prospective graduate students waiting to join the pioneer class of Masters in Computer-Based Information Systems. Quite a mouthful, huh? I remember our classes were being held just next to the library. The university was growing. We immersed ourselves in our studies. We spent a lot of time with our lecturers and in the library. And I must mention some of those eminent professors that touched my heart at that time. I remember being taught by Professor David Sparling. I remember being taught by Professor Ishmael Atea, and I'm glad to have met him again today. He was my supervisor for my project. I remember Dr. Freddy Acosta. Actually, I ended up sitting next to him today and requested him graciously to take a photo of me as I deliver this speech. Thanks. And to cap it all, in June 2007, I remember Professor Michael Porter, world-renowned authority on competitiveness, who visited Nairobi at that time, and in his out of his busy schedule, had time to deliver a speech, a keynote speech at the University of at the Strathmore University. And I remember being part of that attentive crowd. And I remember how inspired we were and how we thought of these lofty dreams of going places, developing our careers, and creating a mark in society. That time was also historic in its own way, my graduation time. I remember it was 2007, 2008, around that time. And you remember the post-election political, economic, humanitarian crisis that took place. But despite that, we soldiered on with our studies. And in 2009, I was part of a small group of graduate students who are graduating, I believe, for the first time with a master's in computer-based information system. And then we were surprisingly graced by the presence of two political protagonists at that time, His Excellency Mike Kibaki and Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga. I remember people saying that that was the first time they were being seen in public together, and that was also a good show for the Strathmore University. And I remember people saying that Strathmore University was a university of unrivaled excellence. So today, graduates, you are not only graduating at one of the most interesting times of our lives. It's interesting in the sense that we have the COVID pandemic, and that's why you can see all these measures that have been taken. As you sit here, you have a mask on, you are an odd distance away from your friends, classmates. You cannot celebrate your victory in the old ways by giving your friend a warm hug, a kiss, a hearty handshake. The pandemic has revolutionized the way we do things and the way we do business and how we have fun. The education sector has been hard hit, but here you are. A gallant show of resilience, dedication, and sacrifice that you are graduating today in Strathmore University. I remember the words of Dr. Stephen Covey in the book, 7 Habits of Successful People. And in the 7 Habits, he describes it as sharpening the soul, a preserving and enhancing the greatest asset you have, yourself. It means having a balanced program for self-renewal in 4 areas of your life: physical, social, emotional, mental, and spiritual. I'm sure you agree with me that in your many choices, Strathmore still remains one of the best places to sharpen your saw. Because this has been proven before, some of us started very simply, but you had, when I was being given the introduction, I even had to look around whether that was me being introduced. I'm sure that you will not struggle with remote work or remaining focused on the task as you work remotely now that you've studied in the same environment, or connecting to your teammates as you work from home or from your home office, your bedroom, maybe even your kitchen. Whatever the case, we expect nothing but the best from you. I therefore want to congratulate you and welcome you to the coveted family of Strathmore alumni. I also want to commend the university administration that forged ahead amidst the pandemic, which created an unfavorable working climate, but yet delivered a world-class transformative education to you and many others. The effective transfer of skills and knowledge is one of the most extraordinary callings, and it takes a patient, empathetic mind to get the job done. May God greatly reward you, and I say congratulations to all of us. Thank you.
Can we give Stephen a bigger round of applause, please? Thank you. Thank you, Stephen. As I said, he graduated in 2009 at the top of his class, Masters in Computer-Based Information Systems. Thank you for reminding us that it is possible to have a transformative impact on society. Also, he has reminded us that we are graduating at a unique time, which is also a time of opportunity. So he has advised us, and we will take this seriously, Stephen, thank you, to have a balanced approach to life, as he says, intellectual, physical, emotional, and spiritual. Thank you very much. I would like us to underline this with some entertainment. Are you ready for this? Let's have some music. Yes. Yes. Welcome, Effie. Effie Okola is a third-year student in the School of Law.
Good morning. Could the person on sound please put on my guitar? Okay, my name is Chikamai. I'm going to do a song. It's called Awenja. I hope you like it. Awenja, awenja, ambavu angu, avana vane vanga, Atirena mama, awinja awinja ambavu wangu, avana vande vanga, atirena mama. Bunjire hulinda ambavu wangu, shabula shigire utirena mama. Bunjire hulinda ambavu wangu, mola iruvanga utirena mama. Awinja ambavu wangu, avana vande vanga, atirena mama. Awinja ambavu wangu, avana vande vanga, atirena mama. Oh, vanga veputa vande vanga, atirena mama. Oh, vanga heleni vande vanga, atirena mama. Oh, vanga zai vande vanga, atirena mama. Vanga heleni vande vanga, atirena mama. Oh, awinja, awinja, avana vande vanga, atirena mama. Oh, awinja, 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 avana vanga, atirena mama. Awinja ambavu wangu, avana vande vanga, atirena mama. Awinja ambavu avana vande vanga, atirena mama. Oh, awinja mama, rawinja, rawinja. Shala la 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 la. Eshe utwa amba amba rawinja. Shala la 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 la. Eshe utwa amba amba rawinja. Awinja awinja amba wangu, avana vande vanga, atirena mama. Awinja awinja amba wangu, avana vande vanga, atirena mama.
I got carried away. I was waiting for one more. Thank you very much, Effie and the troop from Band Age for warming our hearts. That's great. Yes. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, we now have our hearts warmed up. It is now time for the great moment, the moment you have been waiting for. Are you ready for this? Are you ready? Can I see the smiles through the mask? Can you look at your neighbor there? Find the twinkle in the eye. You see? You see? Everybody's happy. We are waiting for this. This is a great moment. We have to celebrate. The times we live in cannot mask our joy. The mask is only on our faces, and that's it. So, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the moment when the degrees will be conferred, beginning with the master's degrees and going on to the PhDs. As I said earlier, when your name is called, you stand up, you remain standing until the rest of your group names are called. And then the Pro-Chancellor will give the award, will prefer the award, after which you turn your tassel from the left to the right, and then you may sit. Feel free to enjoy this moment that only happens a few times in your lifetime. And so, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure, my privilege now to call upon the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Academic and Student Affairs, to lead us in this part of the ceremony.
The Pro-Chancellor, the Reverend Dr. Silvano Ochodo, I now call upon the Dean, Strathmore Business School, to present the graduates for the conferment of the degree of Master of Business Administration of Strathmore University.
The Pro-Chancellor, the Reverend Dr. Silvano Ochodo. I have the honor to present the following 59 candidates who during the 2019-2020 academic year satisfied the Board of Examiners of Strathmore Business School and the Academic Council for the award of the degree of Master of Business Administration of Strathmore University. Master of Business Administration, Falesi Federico, Gishuki Jane Wajiro, Igbina Dolor Osato, Kabia Paul Gedui, Kachumbo Elizabeth Wakesho, Kamau Evelyn Wangu, Kamau Mashuki Sophia Jerry, Karisa Gloria Kahaso, Karungu Mary Wangui, Kiarie Hussein Abdallah, Kehoro Sami Kengori, Kinyanjui Eunice, Lebo Beatrice, Lusa John, Maali Maria, Maina Mary, Maina Samuel, Mbula Susan, Mitai Florence, Mutieri Charles, Mushiri Dongo, Mudune Beatrice, Mugambi Wanjiko, Muganda Imelda, Murehia Rachel, Murethi Jane, Mutinda Joy, Mutunga Patricia, Moturi Rose, Mware Kennedy, Mwariri Moses, Mwazo Judith, Dongo Charles, Dongo Stephen, Ngesho Sami, Joroge Dennis, Nyaga Lamek, Odhiambo Kefa, Odhiambo Victoria, Ogonda Ted, Omondi Beldina, Onyango Thomas, Otera Grace, Otieno Francis, Otieno Robert, Otueyo William, Oyaro Atika, Oyer Jared, Ranka Moses, Rono Enoch, Dhairu Masi, Dhuo James, Tonda Jaffa, Uwase Delphine, Wambua Susan, Wandiba John, Wagoi Morin, Wanjala Regina, Wadhua Charles,
I admit the persons named to the degree of Master of Business Administration of Strathmore University, and by my authority and that of the entire university, confer on you all the rights, privileges, and honors that appertain to this degree.
The Pro-Chancellor, the Reverend Dr. Silvano Ochodo, I now call upon the Dean, Strathmore Business School, to present the graduates for the conferment of the degree of Master of Business Administration in Healthcare Management of Strathmore University.
The Pro-Chancellor, the Reverend Dr. Silvano Ochodo, I have the honor to present the following 9 candidates who during the 2019-2020 academic year satisfied the Board of Examiners of Strathmore Business School and the Academic Council for the award of the degree of Master of Business Administration in Healthcare Management of Strathmore University. Master of Business Administration, Healthcare Management, Abdi Ibrahim Hassan, Khalid Shirin Abu Bakar, Kironji Margaret Wajiko, Mirera Jacqueline Mora, Mutia Roda Chepkoech, Dongo Paul Kamau, Okanga Irene Halibwa, Okelo Roslyn Adipo, Orlando Ernest Agola.
I admit the persons named to the degree of Master of Business Administration in Healthcare Management of Strathmore University, and by my authority and that of the entire university, confer on you all the rights, privileges, and honors that appertain to this degree.
The Pro-Chancellor, the Reverend Dr. Silvano Ochodo, I now call upon the Dean, Strathmore Business School, to present the graduates for the conferment of the degree of Master of Science in Development Finance of Strathmore University.
The Pro-Chancellor, the Reverend Dr. Silvano Ochodo. I have the honor to present the following candidates who during the 2019-2020 academic year satisfied the Board of Examiners of Strathmore Business School and the Academic Council for the award of the degree of Master of Science in Development Finance of Strathmore University. Master of Science in Development Finance, Abdi Zaituna Mustafa, Sitala Brian Ombito, Kitheka Paul Ngomba, Magushu Kudznanai Christian, Manuon Daniel Athior Atem, Miseda John Odipo, Okudo, Ochieng Bob Marshall, Olila Gabriel, Wanjiko Caroline Grace.
I admit the persons named to the degree of Master of Science in Development Finance of Strathmore University, and by my authority and that of the entire university, confer on you all the rights, privileges, and honors that appertain to this degree.
The Pro-Chancellor, the Reverend Dr. Silvano Ochodo, I now call upon the Dean, Strathmore Business School, to present the graduates for the conferment of the degree of Master of Commerce of Strathmore University.
The Pro-Chancellor, the Reverend Dr. Silvano Ochodo, I have the honor to present the following 18 candidates who during the 2019-2020 academic year satisfied the Board of Examiners of the Strathmore Business School and the Academic Council for the award of the degree of Master of Commerce of Strathmore University. Master of Commerce Forensic Accounting Option. Alo Consolata Akinyi. Cheptengen Clare Chesimo. Claire. Kangongo Sharon Jemutai. Mohamed Yasmin Samir. Mwangi Mary Wagashi. Mwangi Severina Wajiro, Ongoma Anthony Shitandi, Otongolo Paul Onyango. Finance option, Koech Emmanuel Koech. Nasio Alfayo Stephen. Sang Kibet Amos. Were Judith Osimbo. International Business Management Option. Mbithi Patrick Dominic. Okore Lavenda Awino. Owiti Michael Wambogo. Shikanga Sharon Matsitsa. Management Science Option. Mushiri Stephen Kamau. Strategic Management Option. Tiren Diana.
I admit the persons named to the degree of Master of Commerce of Strathmore University, and by my authority and that of the entire university, confer on you all the rights, privileges, and honors that appertain to this degree.
The Pro-Chancellor, the Reverend Dr. Silvano Ochodo, I now call upon the Dean, Strathmore Business School, to present the graduates for the conferment of the degree of Master of Management Agribusiness of Strathmore University.
The Pro-Chancellor, the Reverend Dr. Silvano Ochodo. I have the honor to present the following 4 candidates who during the 2019-2020 academic year satisfied the Board of Examiners of Strathmore Business School and the Academic Council for the award of the degree of Master of Management in Agribusiness of Strathmore University. Echesa Priska Werimo. Cairo Esther Kanyi. Rogito Jeremiah Magoma. Margaret Strong Mbesa.
I admit the persons named to the degree of Master of Management in Agribusiness of Strathmore University, and by my authority and that of the entire university, confer on you all the rights, privileges, and honors that appertain to this degree.
The Pro-Chancellor, the Reverend Dr. Silvano Ochodo, I now call upon the Dean, Strathmore Business School, to present the graduates for the conferment of the degree of Master of Public Policy and Management of Strathmore University.
The Pro-Chancellor, the Reverend Dr. Silvano Ochodo. I have the honor to present the following 18 candidates who during the 2019-2020 academic year satisfied the Board of Examiners of Strathmore Business School and the Academic Council for the award of the degree of Master of Public Policy and Management of Strathmore University. Gadu Anthony Kamwaro. Kamau Simon Joroge. Karaoke Wabui. Korir Belinda. Mayenda Ruben. Mbae Jessica Karimi. Mudhengi Maureen Mukuta. Mwangi Mary Njoki. Ndoka Kare. Ngugi Caroline Njango. Jeru Michael Ireri. Nur Adan Harar. Ochieng Mary Aponde. Onganga James Paul Miller. Otieno Emily Bahita Akot. Shah Sahil. Sidianei Lydia Chelagat. And His Excellency Governor Samuel Kuntai Tunai.
I admit the persons named to the degree of Master of Public Policy and Management of Strathmore University, and by my authority and that of the entire university, confer on you all the rights, privileges, and honors that appertain to this degree.
The Pro-Chancellor, the Reverend Dr. Silvano Ochodo, I now call upon the Dean, School of Humanities and Social Sciences, to present the graduates for the award of the degree of Master of Applied Philosophy and Ethics of Strathmore University.
The Pro-Chancellor, the Reverend Dr. Silvano Ochodo, I have the honor to present the following 6 candidates who during the 2019-2020 academic year satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Humanities and Social Sciences and the Academic Council for the award of the degree of Master of Applied Philosophy and Ethics of Strathmore University. Master of Applied Philosophy and Ethics, Anyiko Jude Brian Oluoch. Manur Pascal Juma. Nyiha James. Olewe Gabriel Dinda. Waweru Stephen Kimani. Were Roy Charles.
I admit the persons named to the degree of Master of Applied Philosophy and Ethics of Strathmore University, and by my authority and that of the entire university, confer on you all the rights, privileges, and honors that appertain to this degree.
The Pro-Chancellor, the Reverend Dr. Silvano Ochodo, I now call upon the Dean, School of Humanities and Social Sciences, to present the graduates for the award of the degree of Master of Arts in Diplomacy, Intelligence, and Security of Strathmore University.
The Pro-Chancellor, the Reverend Dr. Silvano Ochuodo, I have the honor to present the following 8 candidates who during the 2019-2020 academic year satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Humanities and Social Sciences and the Academic Council for the award of the degree of Master of Arts in Diplomacy, Intelligence, and Security of Strathmore University. Master of Arts in Diplomacy, Intelligence, and Security, Charo Alfred Mwango. Gishira Stephen Gachoki. Kelly Ruth Mule. Musoma Albert Luciola. Ndirango Josephat Gitonga. Njoroge Ann Wangoi. Omburo Isaiah Otieno. Omweno Nyatichi Edna.
I admit the persons named to the degree of Master of Arts in Diplomacy, Intelligence, and Security of Strathmore University, and by my authority and that of the entire university, confer on you all the rights, privileges, and honors that appertain to this degree.
The Pro-Chancellor, the Reverend Dr. Silvano Ochuodo, I now call upon the Dean, School of Humanities and Social Sciences, to present the graduates for the award of the degree of Master of Science in Education Management of Strathmore University.
The Pro-Chancellor, the Reverend Dr. Silvano Ochuodo, I have the honor to present the following 5 candidates who during the 2019-2020 academic year satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Humanities and Social Sciences and the Academic Council for the award of the degree of Master of Science in Education Management of Strathmore University. Master of Science in Education Management, Magonda Winfred Wangari. Munyi Magdalene Wambere. Mureithi Paul Murioki. Ngeno Dorcas Chepkoech. Wambogo Melissa Waithiageni.
I admit the persons named to the degree of Master of Science in Education Management of Strathmore University, and by my authority and that of the entire university, confer on you all the rights, privileges, and honors that appertain to this degree.
The Pro-Chancellor, the Reverend Dr. Silvano Ochuodo, I now call upon the Dean, Strathmore Law School, to present the graduates for the award of the degree of Master of Laws of Strathmore University.
the Pro-Chancellor, the Reverend Dr. Silvano Ochoa. I have the honor to present the following 22 candidates who during the 2019-2020 academic year satisfied the Board of Examiners of the Strathmore Law School and the Academic Council for the award of the degree of Master of Laws of Strathmore University. Master of Laws, Intellectual Property Law Option, Lucy Wilfred. International Criminal Justice Option, Otulo Mary. International Financial Law and Regulation Option, Barasa Amuhaya Diana. Gitari Silas Bogo. Kiongera Samuel Munge. Mochere Shalin Nyaboke. Muli Ann Kasui. Munga Nathaniel Shisenga. Omariba Bochere Sara. Obwori Sara Kemunto. Ouma Eddie Odhiambo. Rala Sinesipo. Shikuku Felin Nekesa. Simiyu Crispin Maundo. Wamocha Tumaini Samuel Nasongo. Oil and gas option, Bet Victor Kipto. Madenge Mark Gitonga. Mutahi Suzy Wairimu. Mutai Oliver Kipchumba. Nadako Sheila. Nyamai Abel Mwongela. Okari Janet.
I admit the persons named to the degree of Master of Laws of Strathmore University, and by my authority and that of the entire university, confer on you all the rights, privileges, and honors that appertain to this degree.
The Pro-Chancellor, the Reverend Dr. Silvano Ochoa, I now call upon the Dean, School of Computing and Engineering Sciences, to present the graduates for the conferment of the degree of Master of Science in Information Technology of Strathmore University.
The Pro-Chancellor, the Reverend Dr. Silvano Ochoa, I have the honor to present the following 27 candidates who during the 2019-2020 academic year satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Computing and Engineering Sciences and the Academic Council for the award of the degree of Master of Science in Information Technology of Strathmore University. Master of Science in Information Technology, Business Intelligence and Data Analytics option, Guire Albert. Kepngetich Judith. Kimani Michael Ngugi. Kiega Raymond Paul. Mushiri Lewis Munene. Olang Emmanuel Oluoch. Ruiru Daniel Kiguru. Information System Management Option. Odwor Joseph Obonyo. System Security and Audit Option. Gushu Mary Wambui. Lesiti Lujula Lotetoia. Lidode James Akumonyo. Maina Simon Korea. Nyakeruma Edward Isaboke. Odunga Jack Otieno. Wanjau Samuel Mwangi. System Security and Forensics Option. Eshiwani Michelle Masi. Elim Pekele Madina. Kanam Victor Otieno. Kibati John Kamau. Kibowet Simon Kipkemoi Boy. Mukia David Nyangau. Murithi Kelvin Washira. Njuguna Michael Wanuma. Olweru Stephanie. Omongo Thomas Omondi. Omoka Richard Siagani. And Totona Bruce Lonyoyeye.
I admit the persons named to the degree of Master of Science in Information Technology of Strathmore University, and by my authority and that of the entire university, confer on you all the rights, privileges, and honors that appertain to this degree.
The Pro-Chancellor, the Reverend Dr. Silvano Ochodo, I now call upon the Dean, School of Computing and Engineering Sciences, to present the graduates for the award of the degree of Master of Science in Information Systems Security of Strathmore University.
The Pro-Chancellor, the Reverend Dr. Silvano Ochodo, I have the honor to present the following 3 candidates who during the 2019-2020 academic year satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Computing and Engineering Sciences and the Academic Council for the award of the degree of Master of Science in Information Systems Security of Strathmore University. Master of Science in Information Systems Security, Mutua Nelson Macau. Ogwel Patricia Tanyo. Wambugu Nancy Mdoni.
I admit the persons named to the degree of Master of Science in Information Systems Security of Strathmore University, and by my authority and that of the entire university, confer on you all the rights, privileges, and honors that appertain to this degree.
The Pro-Chancellor, the Reverend Dr. Silvano Ochodo, I now call upon the Dean, School of Computing and Engineering Sciences, to present the graduand for the conferment of the degree of Master of Science in Computing and Information Systems of Strathmore University.
The Pro-Chancellor, the Reverend Dr. Silvano Ochodo, I have the honor to present the following one candidate who during the 2019-2020 academic year satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Computing and Engineering Sciences and the Academic Council for the award of the degree of Master of Science in Computing and Information Systems of Strathmore University. Master of Science in Computing and Information Systems, Mugada Brian Wesley.
I admit the person named to the degree of Master of Science in Computing and Information Systems of Strathmore University, and by my authority and that of the entire university, confer on you all the rights, privileges, and honors that appertain to this degree.
The Pro-Chancellor, the Reverend Dr. Silvano Ochodo, I now call upon the Dean, School of Computing and Engineering Sciences, to present the graduand for the conferment of the degree of Master of Science for the degree of Master of Science in Computer-Based Information Systems of Strathmore University.
The Pro-Chancellor, the Reverend Dr. Silvano Ochodo, I have the honor to present the following one candidate who during the 2019-2020 academic year satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Computing and Engineering Sciences and the Academic Council for the award of the degree of Master of Science in Computer-Based Information Systems of Strathmore University. Master of Science in Computer-Based Information Systems, Kang'ethe Evans Mungai.
I admit the person named to the degree of Master of Science in Computer-Based Information Systems of Strathmore University, and by my authority and that of the entire university, confer on you all the rights, privileges, and honors that appertain to this degree.
The Pro-Chancellor, the Reverend Dr. Silvano Ochodo, I now call upon the Dean, School of Computing and Engineering Sciences, to present the graduate for the award of the degree of Master of Science in Mobile Technology, in Mobile Telecommunications and Innovation of Strathmore University.
The Pro-Chancellor, the Reverend Dr. Silvano Ochodo, I have the honor to present the following 5 candidates who during the 2019-2020 academic year satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Computing and Engineering Sciences and the Academic Council for the award of the degree of Master of Science in Mobile, Telecommunication, and Innovation of Strathmore University. Master of Science in Mobile, Telecommunication, and Innovation. Maina Lo Kirugithi. Ndambuki Samson Nzuki. Ndungu John Maingi, Njoroge Nikita Thuo, Rono Flora Chepkosgei.
I admit the persons named to the degree of Master of Science in Mobile Telecommunications and Innovation of Strathmore University, and by my authority and that of the entire university, confer on you all the rights, privileges, and honors that appertain to this degree.
The Pro-Chancellor, the Reverend Dr. Silvano Ochodo, I now call upon the Dean, Strathmore Institute of Mathematical Sciences, to present the graduate for the award of the degree of Master of Science in Mathematical Finance of Strathmore University.
The Pro-Chancellor, the Reverend Dr. Silvano Ochodo, I have the honor to present the following one candidate who during the 2019-2020 academic year satisfied the Board of Examiners of Strathmore Institute of Mathematical Sciences and the Academic Council for the award of the degree of Master of Science in Mathematical Finance of Strathmore University. Master of Science in Mathematical Finance, Yala Brian Opio.
I admit the person named to the degree of Master of Science in Mathematical Finance of Strathmore University, and by my authority and that of the entire university, confer on you all the rights, privileges, and honors that appertain to this degree.
The Pro-Chancellor, the Reverend Dr. Silvano Ochodo, I now call upon the Dean, Strathmore Institute of Mathematical Sciences, to present the graduates for the award of the degree of Master of Science in Statistical Science of Strathmore University.
The Pro-Chancellor, the Reverend Dr. Silvano Ochodo, I have the honor to present the following 5 candidates who during the 2019-2020 academic year satisfied the Board of Examiners of Strathmore Institute of Mathematical Sciences and the Academic Council for the award of the degree of Master of Science in Statistical Science of Strathmore University. Master of Science in Statistical Science, Cheptumo Jean Jesang, Ejoku Jonathan, Kibika Stella Andia, Mwaro Joshua Owori, Ngige Isabel Wanjiru,
I admit the persons named to the degree of Master of Science in Statistical Science of Strathmore University, and by my authority and that of the entire university, confer on you all the rights, privileges, and honors that appertain to this degree.
Yes, we are approaching the zenith, the peak of our celebration today. We are about to go to the awarding of the doctoral degrees. As we prepare ourselves for that, can we have some entertainment? Thank you. Yes.
Sauti soli na dieria kumechacha. Karibuni kwenye extravaganza, karibuni kwenye extravaganza. Aye, rumba imetamba. Sauti soli na dieria kumechacha. Karibuni kwenye extravaganza, karibuni kwenye extravaganza. For trouble, trouble, trouble.
Narusha mawe kwa police station. Kabla washiki vela check situation. Hapana shusha bendera kwa chief.
How are you looking for trouble, trouble, trouble?
Bibi ya wenyewe.
Listen protection. How are you looking for trouble, trouble, trouble?
Hapana rusha mawe kwa police station.
Kapewa shekivela cheki situation.
Hapana shusha bendera kwa chief.
Now are you looking for trouble, trouble, trouble?
Baby ya wenyewe is a no-go zone. Kabla upige vitu piga protection.
Nairobi mwezi ugeuza chifu.
Song is one of my favorites, and the story behind it is just coming back home and taking back your place. And it's a song that just tells people to, stand your ground and be who you really are. Yeah.
Hapo zamani mama, sikuwa hivi. Mama, sema hapo zamani mama, shauri ya pombe. Mama, bale kabulu, sizabuya, sizabuwekaya, sizabuya, sizonge. Nindibona ningilanje kunqanya ya belungu. Mama, nindibona nindekhaya nanje kuKenya ya belungu. Mama, nindibona ninzulanje kunqanya ya belungu. Mama, bale kabulu, sizabuya, sizabuwekaya, sizabuya, sizonge. Bale kabulu, sizabuya, Hapo zamani mama, sikuwa hivi. Mama, sema hapo zamani mama, sikuwa hivi. Mama, bale kabulu, sizobuya, sizobuwekaya, sizobuya, sizonge. Sizonge. Bale kabulu, sizobuya, sizobuwekaya, sizobuya, sizonge.
Thank you very much, F. Yokola, our student in SLS, third year, and the group Band Age. Another round of applause for them, please. Thank you. I now call upon the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Academics and Student Affairs, Dr. Elizabeth Gashenga, to guide the ceremony of award of doctoral degrees.
The Pro-Chancellor, the Reverend Dr. Silvano Ochodo, I now call upon the Dean, School of Computing and Engineering Sciences, to present the graduates for the conferment of the degrees of Doctor of Philosophy in Information Technology of Strathmore University.
The Pro-Chancellor, the Reverend Dr. Silvano Ochodo, I have the honor to present the following 4 candidates who during the 2019-2020 academic year satisfied the Board of Examiners of the School of Computing and Engineering Sciences and the Academic Council for the award of the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Information Technology of Strathmore University. Doctor of Philosophy in Information Technology, Alan Odhiambo Omondi. The thesis title, a Monte Carlo tree-search algorithm for optimization of load scalability in database systems. Supervisors, Professor Gregory Wanyembi, Professor Ismail Atea.
I admit you to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Information Technology of Strathmore University, and by my authority and that of the entire university, confer on you all the rights, privileges, and honors that appertain to this degree.
Doctor of Philosophy in Information Technology, Kakata Esther Nyakobi Gadenya. Thesis title, Predicting Student Performance Trajectory by Analyzing Internet Technology Utilization, Behavioral Patterns, Case of Kenyan University Students. Supervisors, Professor Simon Msanjira, Dr. Vincent Omwenga.
I admit you to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Information Technology of Strathmore University, and by my authority and that of the entire university, confer on you all the rights, privileges, and honors that pertain to this degree.
Doctor of Philosophy in Information Technology. Kenga Mosoti Dedius. Thesis title, Energy Efficient Resources Utilization Algorithm in Cloud Data Center Servers. Supervisors, Professor Patrick Ogao, Dr. Vincent Omwenga.
I admit you to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Information Technology of Strathmore University, and by my authority and that of the entire university, confer on you all the rights, privileges, and honors that pertain to this degree.
Doctor of Philosophy in Information Technology. Ochieng Nelson Odunga. Thesis title, Behavioral Detection of Computer Worms Using Machine Learning. Supervisors, Professor Ismail Ateya, Professor Waweru Mwangi.
I admit you to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Information Technology of Strathmore University, and by my authority and that of the entire university, confer on you all the rights, privileges, and honors that pertain to this degree.
the Pro-Chancellor, the Reverend Dr. Silvano Ochodo, I now call upon the Dean, Strathmore Institute of Mathematical Sciences, to present the graduates for the conferment of the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Biomathematics of Strathmore University.
The Pro-Chancellor, the Reverend Dr. Silvano Ochodo, I have the honor to present the following two candidates who during the 2019-2020 academic year satisfied the Board of Examiners of Strathmore Institute of Mathematical Sciences and the Academic Council for the award of the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Biomathematics of Strathmore University. Doctor of Philosophy, Biomathematics, Titus Okelo Orwa. Thesis title, Mathematical Models for the Hepatocytic Erythrocytic Dynamics and Therapeutic Control of Malaria. Supervisors, Professor Livingstone Lubobi, Professor Rachel Mbogo.
I admit you to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Biomathematics of Strathmore University, and by my authority and that of the entire university, confer on you all the rights, privileges, and honors that appertain to this degree.
Doctor of Philosophy, Biomathematics, Evans Otieno Omondi. Thesis title, Mathematical Modeling of the Impact of HIV Intervention Strategies in Kenya. Supervisors, Professor Livingstone Lubobi, Professor Rachel Mbogo.
I admit you to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Biomathematics of Strathmore University, and by my authority and that of the entire university, confer on you all the rights, privileges, and honors that appertain to this degree.
the Pro-Chancellor, the Reverend Dr. Silvano Ochuodo, I now call upon the Dean, Strathmore Institute of Mathematical Sciences, to present the graduand for the conferment of the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Pure Mathematics of Strathmore University.
The Pro-Chancellor, the Reverend Dr. Silvano Ochuodo, I have the honor to present the following one candidate who during the 2019-2020 academic year satisfied the Board of Examiners of Strathmore Institute of Mathematical Sciences and the Academic Council for the award of the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Pure Mathematics of Strathmore University. Doctor of Philosophy, Pure Mathematics, Paul Anthony Otieno. Thesis title: Determining the rational homotopy type of the component of inclusion in the space of continuous mappings from the n-dimensional Grassmannian manifold to the n plus r dimensional Grassmannian manifold. Supervisors: Professor Vitalis Onyango Otieno, Professor Jean-Baptiste Gassinsi,
I admit you to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Pure Mathematics of Strathmore University, and by my authority and that of the entire university, confer on you all the rights, privileges, and honors that appertain to this degree.
The Pro-Chancellor, the Reverend Dr. Silvano Ochuodo, I now call upon the Dean, Strathmore Institute of Mathematical Sciences, to present the graduand for the conferment of the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Mathematical Statistics of Strathmore University.
The Pro-Chancellor, the Reverend Dr. Silvano Ochuodo, I have the honor to present the following one candidate who during the 2019-2020 academic year satisfied the Board of Examiners of Strathmore Institute of Mathematical Sciences and the Academic Council for the award of the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Mathematical Statistics of Strathmore University. Doctor of Philosophy, Mathematical Statistics, Nelson Kiprono B. Thesis title: Estimating a finite population mean under random non-response in two-stage cluster sampling with replacement. Supervisors: Professor John Odhiambo, Dr. Christopher Ouma.
I admit you to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Mathematical Statistics of Strathmore University, and by my authority and that of the entire university, confer on you all the rights, privileges, and honors that appertain to this degree.
The Pro-Chancellor, the Reverend Dr. Silvano Ochodo, I now call upon the Dean, Strathmore Business School, to present the graduates for the conferment of the degrees of Doctor of Philosophy in Healthcare Management of Strathmore University.
The Pro-Chancellor, the Reverend Dr. Silvano Ochodo, I have the honor to present the following three candidates who during the 2019-2020 academic year satisfied the Board of Examiners of Strathmore Business School and the Academic Council for the award of the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Healthcare Management of Strathmore University. Doctor of Philosophy, Healthcare Management, Mary Muyoka Nyinkuri. Mary's thesis title, Nurses' Perceptions of Factors Influencing Their Ability to Provide Quality Care of Inpatient Sick Newborn Babies in Nairobi County, Kenya. Supervisors, Dr. Pratap Kumar and Professor Michael English.
I admit you to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Healthcare Management of Strathmore University, and by my authority and that of the entire university, confer on you all the rights, privileges, and honors that appertain to this degree.
Jacqueline Akinyi Olwoj Aridi, Doctor of Philosophy, Healthcare Management. Her thesis title, Women's Preferences for Place of Delivery, a study of Embakasi North and Naivasha sub-counties, Kenya. Supervisors, Professor Gilbert Kokwaro, Professor Mary Adam, and Dr. Francis Wafula.
I admit you to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Healthcare Management of Strathmore University, and by my authority and that of the entire university, confer on you all the rights, privileges, and honors that appertain to this degree.
Tekla Chelagat, Doctor of Philosophy, Healthcare Management. Her thesis title, The Qualitative and Quantitative Assessment of a Leadership Training Program's Impact on Healthcare Systems Performance in 19 Counties in Kenya. Supervisors, Professor Gilbert Kokwaro, Dr. Joseph Onyango, Professor Jim Rice.
I admit you to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Healthcare Management of Strathmore University, and by my authority and that of the entire university, confer on you all the rights, privileges, and honors that appertain to this degree.
the Pro-Chancellor, the Reverend Dr. Silvano Ochodo, I now call upon the Dean, Strathmore Business School, to present the graduand for the conferment of the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Business Management of Strathmore University.
The Pro-Chancellor, the Reverend Dr. Silvano Ochodo. I have the honor to present the following one candidate who, during the 2019-2020 academic year, satisfied the Board of Graduate Studies and the Academic Council for the award of the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Business Management of Strathmore University. Edward Busho Mogai. Doctor of Philosophy, Business and Management. Thesis title, Stakeholders Pressure, Gender Diversity and Voluntary Environmental Management Systems as Drivers of Corporate Environmental Performance in Supervisors, Dr. Simon Diritu, Professor Tazib Rajwani.
I admit you to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Business Management of Strathmore University, and by my authority and that of the entire university, confer on you all the rights, privileges, and honors that appertain to this degree.
Thank you, and congratulations to all the awardees today of both doctoral and master's degrees. Let us applaud all of them. Thank you. You may not have noticed, but you have just witnessed history today. One of the doctoral degrees awarded today in pure mathematics, supervised by our own Vice Chancellor, Professor John Odhiambo, is historic. It's only the second in its category of pure mathematics to be awarded to a Kenyan. The first belonged to the late Professor George Saitoti, who was Vice President of this country. Let us give Dr. Nelson B. Congratulations, Dr. B, and congratulations to all the others. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as we go to the final part, which is the Achievement Awards, I'm told that the new doctoral awardees have an entertainment for us. Is it true? Welcome, led by Dr. Nelson B. and the others. Do you have something for us? Let's see your joy, Jerusalem. So can we have the music playing from the back there? Thank you. Yes, we are waiting for you. We're waiting for the music. Okay, there we go. Yes. Yes. Dr. Omondi, where are you?
Jerusalem, ikayalami, ilondoloze, uhambe nami.
Yes. Yes. Dr. Kakata. Yes. Yes. Dr. Kenga. Titus Orwa. Doctor. Yes. Dr. Tekla Chelagat. Dr. Edward Mbucho. Dr. Jacqueline Aridi. Dr. Paul Otieno. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Achievement Awards. There are 5 of them. The Sports Award, the Community Service Award, the Esther Kidambi Award, and the Academic Excellence Awards, and the Chancellor's Award. Now, very briefly, allow me to explain each of these awards. The Sports Award is given to the best overall male and female students in sports over the academic year that has passed. The students awarded have made significant contributions to sports in the university, have shown discipline, have been outstanding in both sportsmanship and leadership in sports. The Community Service Award is given to the student who, in a practical way and in an initiative and project of his or her own, has shown the greatest care in assisting the community, especially the disadvantaged. The Esther Kidambi Award, which was inaugurated for the first time in 2016, in memory of a Strathmore University staff member, the late Miss Esther Kidambi, recognizes the diligence and commitment of the winner while working at the university cafeteria. This particular award exemplifies service with a smile, consistency in self-giving, and is awarded to students of the School of Tourism and Hospitality. The Academic Excellence Awards are given to undergraduate students who are best overall in each of their schools. These students have excelled in academic performance throughout the 4 years of their undergraduate studies. And finally, the Chancellor's Award is given to the best overall undergraduate student. On recommendation from lecturers, tutors, the Director of Sports, and classmates, this student has made a significant contribution to his or her department, club, sports team, and Strathmore University in general by demonstrating leadership, discipline, and exemplary performance in both academic and student life in the university. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's my privilege to call upon the Dean of Students, Mr. Paul Ochieng, to present the winners of the Achievement Awards.
Sportswoman of the Year. She is the current captain of the University Women's Hockey Team, also known as the Scorpions, where she plays as the central defender. She started playing hockey on a very high note, winning the most promising new player while still in first year. She has led the Scorpions to gold medal positions in the Kenya University Sports Championships in 2017 and 2018. Over the same 2 years, she also led the team to silver medal position in the Hockey Premier League. Last season, she led the team to bronze medal position in the Hockey Premier League. While in second year, she was voted Premier League's most upcoming player. She would later go on to be called to the national team, where she has so far donned the national colors 12 times, traveling widely in the process. She is also a member of our faculty's sprint and football teams, having represented her faculty at the University Sports Day tournaments since first year. The Sportswoman of the Year 2020 is Muragu Jane Wanjiru. Yesterday, on this very grounds, she graduated with a bachelor's in laws of Strathmore University. I call upon the Vice Chancellor Designate, Dr. Vincent Ogutu, to present the award.
Congratulations, Jane, for your incredible achievement in sports, not just for your performance on the field and for the country, but also for your sportsmanship, through which you've shown us what it is to be a Stratizan. So do keep it up and carry the Strathmore flag flying high. We are presenting this plaque to you as a token of your achievements. Congratulations.
Sportsman of the Year. He plays as a center-back in the university men's handball team, where he has been the captain for the last 3 years. Over the last 4 years, he has shown exceptional leadership skills, leading his team to gold medal position in the Kenya University Sports Championships from 2016 to 2019. He has also led the team to gold medal victory at the East Africa University Games in 2017. In the same year, he led the team to the Premier League's Super Cup victory, earning the university a slot to represent Kenya at the Regional Handball Championships. At the Regional Handball Championships, the team bagged a bronze medal. Last season, he led the team to silver medal position in the Handball Premier League. He is a regular member of the national team and has represented Kenya at last year's Olympic qualifiers in Tunisia. The Sportsman of the Year 2020 is Ndwiga Maxwell Munene. Maxwell graduated early this week with a Bachelor of Business in Business Information Technology, Networking option. I call upon the Vice Chancellor Designate, Dr. Vincent Ogutu, to present the award.
Maxwell, congratulations for your excellent performance. I'm always inspired when I hear of your accolades and achievements on the field. Please receive this plaque in appreciation of your achievement, and do keep it up. Congratulations.
Community Service Award. He has been a major source of energy, connections, and hope to not only new members who joined the volunteers program, but the many communities they have served. At Kwetu Home of Peace, a street children rehabilitation center, he served as a mentor. Other than mentoring the boys, he spent many hours cutting their hair, a skill he taught them too, and many now are making a living as barbers. He actively participated in outreach programs outside Nairobi and was involved in high school mentoring work camps in Kisii, in Kitui, and Kisumu. His passion for community service led him to be part of the Pioneer Sign Language class, and he has been the main translator during visits to schools for the deaf. He is an accomplished dancer and taught this skill at homes for the disadvantaged as a way of keeping fit and relieving stress. The Community Service Award 2020 goes to Kelvin Kamau. Kelvin Kamau graduated earlier this week with a Bachelor in Business Science, Actuarial Science. I call upon Dr. Vincent Ogutu to present the award.
Kelvin, thank you for your selfless dedication, for all the time that you put in serving others. You embody the spirit of Strathmore, which is all about service to society. When you go out there, don't stop, keep having a big heart and keep serving. Please accept this plaque as a token of recognition of your achievements. Congratulations, Kelvin.
The Esther Kidambi Award 2020. She has been in various class leadership positions for the last 4 years. She has also facilitated the e-home training programs hosted by her school. And in her free time, she went out to schools to give career talks in hospitality and tourism. She was part of the team that spearheaded the third Food Euphoria, in which they managed to raise Kenya shillings 100,000 for Elimisha Stratisen, a student-led scholarship program. Early this year, she competed in 2020 Eurocre University Challenge, where Strathmore emerged winners ahead of other tourism and hospitality schools from Africa and Europe. The Esther Kidambi Award 2020 goes to Muia Stephanie Tracy. Stephanie graduated earlier this week with a Bachelor of Science in Hospitality Management. I call upon the University Council Chair, Mrs. Bernadette Musundi, to present the award.
Congratulations, Stephanie, for your dedication and service. We appreciate you in a very special way. Please keep up lighting the way for all and for others that you know or you come across to. We are giving you this plug for you to remember that we recognize you and we appreciate you a lot. Thank you for your selfless service to the society. Please keep up the good work. Thank you very much.
Academic Excellence Awards, Strathmore Business School. Daviala Jasrit Kaur. I'd like to call upon Dr. Susan Kibue, the Chair of the Oversight Committee of the University Council, to present the award.
Congratulations, Jasrit, for the hard work. I know it was not easy. We are very proud of you and keep it up. Receive this plaque of recognition of your achievements. Strathmore is very proud of you. Congratulations.
Jasrit, just hold on for a photo with your dean. Thank you. School of Computing and Engineering Sciences, Magomere Jabez Nzomo.
Congratulations, Jabez, for the outstanding performance. I'm sure it's been an uphill task. We're very proud of you and keep it up. Well done. Congratulations. So receive this plaque as a recognition of your achievements.
Strathmore Institute of Mathematical Sciences, Omondi Diana Adhiambo.
Congratulations, Diana, as you come up here, for your academic excellence. I know such success is backed by a lot of hard work. Keep it up. Yeah, Strathmore gives you this plaque. Receive it as a recognition of your achievements. Well done.
Strathmore Law School, Chula Liza Nagule.
So Lisa, as you come up here, we're very proud of you for having come the top of your class. You worked so hard. Another clap for her, please. So please receive this plaque as a recognition of your achievements. Well done and keep it up. Thank you.
School of Humanities and Social Sciences, Gakumo Vanessa Njeri.
So Vanessa, welcome and congratulations for graduating at the top of your class. Well done. What makes your achievement very special is that this was the first cohort of the Bachelor of Arts courses. So congratulations. And congratulations to all the young ladies. Well done. And the gentlemen.
Thank you very much, Dr. Shibue. The Chancellor's Award. She is a leader and a great volunteer. In 2018, she was elected to be the Vice President of the Strathmore University Student Council, a role that entailed, among other things, to coordinate 26 student clubs and societies. She has served as the Conference Director at the National Secretariat of Kenya Model United Nations for the last 2 years. As a member of the Strathmore Environmental Club and in collaboration with United Nations Environmental Program, she is a certified trainer at Plastics Tide Turner Program, a global campaign aimed at reversing single-use plastic pollution. As a trainer, she has trained volunteers both here at Strathmore and at partner universities. She is a team player and a collaborator. In 2019, she formed a team with law students of this university and represented the university at Singapore International Mediation Competition, where they finished second globally. Early this year, together with her 2 classmates, she formed Nawiri Sisters, an initiative that mentors and supports over 230 girl students in this country. In July this year, Nawiri Sisters won $2,500 US under the Cove Aid Student Engagement Award. This is a pilot grant program to support undergraduate students who are currently engaged in their local communities in ways that contribute to more equal and inclusive societies. In academia, she has been in the Dean's List during her entire undergraduate years. The Chancellor's Award 2020 goes to Mumo Catherine Kasungia. Early this week, she graduated with a first-class honors in Bachelor of Arts, International Studies. I call upon the Pro-Chancellor, Reverend Dr. Silvano Ochoa, to present the award.
Congratulations, Catherine, for being an outstanding student in this graduating class of 2020. Your service to others truly has been an example of what Strathmore stands for. So receive this plaque in recognition for your achievement and more so for your service to others. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Congratulations to all the award winners. As we come to the tail end of the ceremony, allow me to read a brief message from the Alumni office. Dear alum, Strathmore University Alumni Association congratulates you on your graduation and welcomes you to the alumni community. Since the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic many in-person alumni events organized by the Alumni Office in collaboration with the schools have been cancelled. As the impact of the pandemic continues, leveraging on technology to encourage alumni engagement has become very important. And so, the University Alumni Office has now an official networking platform for you, strathmoreconnect.org. strathmoreconnect.org. Strathmore Connect is one word. strathmoreconnect.org brings our alumni community together by providing you with access to the following: a running feed of alumni events, updates, interesting content, photos and conversations, a full opt-in directory of alumni and students, allowing you to connect with your Strathmore alumni community around the world, a mentorship program giving you the opportunity to be mentored by others or offer mentorship to fellow students and alumni, a job board with current opportunities regularly updated, posted by the office, as well as alumni, students, and strategic partners. Group conversations allowing you to engage at a more granular level with those of the same class, interests, careers, industries, locations, etc. Upcoming events posted by alumni, students, and the university, inviting you and encouraging your engagement. Coffee meetings around the world, webinars hosted by subject matter experts within our networks, and other opportunities created for you. A business directory to give you an opportunity to market your business to other alumni on the platform. You will be receiving an email shortly inviting you to join the platform, which is very easy to sign up. We look forward to engaging you from the Alumni Office. Kind regards, Strathmore University Alumni Office. And now, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to all of you. We are coming to the end of today's ceremony. And because you have graduated, is it celebration time? Celebration time. It is celebration time. Yes. Let's stand up briefly and celebrate. Let's have some celebration music. Celebration time. Yes. Yes.
Jerusalema, ikhaya lami, ilondoloze, uhambe nami, zungangishilana. Jerusalema, ikhaya lami, ilondoloze, uhambe nami, zungangishilana. Dawo yami ayikholana, buso wami awukholana. Ilondoloze, zuhambe nami. Dawo yami ayikholana, buso wami awukholana. Ilondoloze, zuhambe nami. Ilondoloze, 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 zungangishilana. Ilondoloze, 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 zungangishilana. Dawo yami ayikholana, buso wami awukholana. Ilondoloze, zuhambe nami. Dawo yami ayikholana, buso wami awukholana. Ilondoloze, zuhambe nami. Jerusalema, ikhaya lami, ilondoloze, uhambe nami, zungangishilana. Jerusalema, ikhaya lami, ilondoloze.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm told that the alumni tent is right behind there. After the ceremony, please visit the alumni tent. Always keeping social distance. Let us observe all the health protocols. Let us not gather in groups after the ceremony. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the last act of the ceremony is the dissolution of the congregation, followed by the national anthem, and then the recession. Throughout that time, we shall remain standing until after the recession, and the Pro-Chancellor's team and the University Council members have left the square. We will remain standing, after which the professors will leave the square. And once the professors have left, I request all of you to sit down. There will be a few announcements and instructions for the LLM students, so please do wait for Dr. Kwenjera. There will be announcements also for the School of Computing. Please do not leave. The rest of us, wait where you are for the ushers to show you how we will leave the square in an orderly fashion while maintaining social distance and the health protocols that we have promised. And now, ladies and gentlemen, It is my privilege to call upon the Vice Chancellor, Professor John Odhiambo, to dissolve the congregation. Please stand up.
Acting on the powers conferred on me by Strathmore University Charter, I declare this 16th congregation of Strathmore University dissolved.
tukae na undugu, amani na uhuru, raha tupate na ustawi. E Mungu, twaomba uilinde Jumuiya Afrika Mashariki, tuwezeshe kuishi kwa amani, tutimize na malengo yetu. Jumuiya yetu sote tuilinde, tuwajibike, tuimarike. Umoja wetu ni nguzo yetu, idumu jumuiya yetu.
The Recession song.
Los
seat. Thank you so much. Thank you. I think we have concluded very well, and we are very proud of you. So we still have a few more minutes to observe protocols while we are still in the university. Remember that the rest of the country and the region hold us up to some responsibility, because everybody wants to learn from you. So please, I still beg you that as we leave, we do not gather in groups and we maintain social distance to the last minute. Now I want to request the ushers. Where are the ushers? Yesterday's ushers, are we here? Could you please, we are going to leave all of us from one exit, which is on my extreme right, as we observe protocols. I believe the gentlemen from the Ministry of Health who have been observing this will give us a clean bill of health. None of you will be required to come back for contact tracing because we have behaved ourselves correctly. Now, LLM students, please remember to remain behind, and School of Computing. Now, the others, please wait until the person on your left stands up and begins to move before you exit. Follow the instructions of the usher.